Hi guys, Hacker Event is here. Traditionally, the update began with admin abuse. Everything looked very thematic and beautiful. There was an opportunity to upgrade the farm to level 750, which I immediately did first. By the way, I got 10 rebirth katanas, of course thanks to creating 9 alts. My farms were level 700 before, so I didn't have to click for long. At the time of the update, I had all the brainrots at level 36, but with each update new mutations appear, so I started thinking about whether I should replace them. Finally, the admin abuse started. Each player received relics, various potions, and even a fruit, a black apple. I won't focus too much on this, but I'll just say that if you have the opportunity to be here during the update, do it. No new relics have been added to the relic shop, and the Super Saiyan potion is still the best. Well, I chose which brainrots I would trade and traded them again to my friend, who traditionally joins me during the upgrade. I don't see the point in selling them, because for some it could be a good addition to their base, especially if they have worse units. Here are 5 mystery potions again. Thanks admin. I chose a second brainrot to replace it, but temporarily put it in the rebirth machine. Also, nothing new appeared in the rebirth shop. The admin abuse continued, and the admins decided to make a joke and gave these relics. Everyone is having fun as much as they can. Then another one, which immediately went into the trash. What about new mutations? 2 new ones appeared, corrupted and binary. Both look good, but one of them is definitely better than the other. I didn't catch the first ones I saw, and waited until the admin spawned shiny brainrots with these mutations. I waited for shiny binary, and of course I caught it. It's the first of 2 I plan to get today. For some reason, this cosmic aura immediately reminded me of the movie The Matrix. The admins went crazy and spawned so many cool brainrots that my eyes are running wide. There were also various potions from the admin, which is already so many that I advised them to come up with something more interesting in the next update. In addition, there were also Super Saiyan potions. Next, I continued my search for shiny corrupted brainrot. And I will say that initially corrupted was many times less than binary, and if I did encounter them, it was without shiny. At one point one missed my target and someone else caught it, but I didn't get upset because the admin abuse continued. By the way, here's some interesting information about next week's update, so don't miss it. Finally, some good brainrots have appeared. Although I was planning to get shiny, I decided to catch void too. I decided that I would raise the newly caught brainrots to the same level and show you a comparison of which mutation is better. Just look at the madness that followed, and I was worried that I wouldn't get what I wanted. Finally, in such a wave of brainrots, I found shiny corrupted. So at this level, all my tasks are completed. Next, I will have to try to grow them to levels above the 36 I had before. I had to replace another existing brainrot, and of course, I gave it to one of the players. Everyone also received this apple from the admin. It's certainly cool for newbies to the game, but for my purposes, it's oh so small. So I started with fruit from the worst farm. With these fruits that gave TV experience, I easily got level 36 for the newly acquired brainrots. Now you can compare these units, and you will see that Shiny Corrupted gives the most money per second among these three. Then there were attempts to get level 37, and I took fruit from a slightly better farm, but they were too weak for that. One of my friends called me to check out his base, and I saw that he had already reached level 38. Good job, Nikki. So now at least I understood my next goal. Realizing that some of my fruits wouldn't help me anymore, I gave them to a newbie in the game. Next, I used the fruit from the Golden Sprinkler and the pump machine with QV experience, and it worked. These Brainrots have become level 37. I don't know why, but after Brainrot gets a higher level, I couldn't feed him anymore. These feeding bugs are so common that they haven't been fixed. It's enough that you have to find some specific one for this, and it doesn't always work. You also need to constantly reinstall things to get a visualization of mutations. Finally, everyone got level 37. Now we need to get to 38. The admins organized a crazy giveaway where they gave away mirror relics. Congratulations, guys! The disco event, which was during one of the previous updates, was also launched. This ended the admin abuse, and I continued trying to get level 38 for one of my new Brainrots. Finally, I took the fruits from the best farm. At that time, they gave almost 100 kiwi. But despite my expectations, the effect they gave was very weak. After using 6 of these fruits, the level started to rise a little, so there is still hope. While my fruits were growing, I decided to give away all my relics to everyone I saw on the server who needed them. By the way, I don't understand people who have rebirth katanas like me and still try to trade worse relics for something. Are the potions you get from admins not enough for you, or are you just stingy by nature? I continued trying to get to level 38, and the feeding bug was just driving me crazy. My nerves couldn't take it, and I turned off my laptop. After some time, I went back into the game and waited for the best fruits, and finally, I got level 38 for my Brainrot. This is Matteoo. It looks funny, especially the one on the far right with the pacifier in his mouth. Of course, I got Ascended 10 for these Brainrots and gave them all possible mutations with potions. Then I found out that there was also a level 39, which shocked me. After all, the whole next day, I fed my level 38 Brainrot with fruits with QV experience, but I didn't even see any shift in the growth scale. And finally, I saw this Brainrot on another player. It's Los Hotspotitos. Wow, I can only dream of this. There are 2 options here. Either get mirror relics or have a huge online, even with my X16 growth and 10 rebirth katanas. I can only wish you luck.